Overwatch 2 is game of the year. Oh dear God. So Marvel Rivals has literally taken the entire internet by storm. With this game being available on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, it is in the running to become one of the largest hits in gaming history. This game has it all: competition, casual, love, hate, and a skill gap that would leave prime Fortnite players quivering. In case you've been living under a rock, Marvel Rivals is a team-based, role-based, objective-based shooter that requires skill and cooperation to take down your rival opponents in an arena that's based around the Marvel Universe lore. And my name's Seb from the Muncheez channel. This is your brutally honest game review, Marvel Rivals Edition. And make sure you like and subscribe. Over 97% of people who watch our content aren't even subscribed. What are you doing? Subscribe now! Whether you want to be the hero with Spider-Man or a villain with Venom, there's no shortage of variety when it comes to picking your main in Marvel Rivals. Pretty much every character is a viable pick.
Except for Black Widow.
And can be incorporated into a very competitive team of agents. If you're simple brain like me, utilize the difficulty rating system that Marvel Rivals was so kind to add. Don't worry, the lower the stars does not equal how good the character is. For example, Spider-Man has a 5-star difficulty rating. He has an extremely high skill gap, but if you've never used him before, you might look like me when I try to dive the backline. It's a scary sight. But on the other hand, you can also look like this guy who mastered Spider-Man's kit and is quite literally my worst nightmare when queuing ranked.
There we go.
I chose Captain America as my main, who is literally as straightforward as it gets. Run, jump, and punch. If you can't do that, maybe try Stardew Valley or something, I don't know. Rivals is a pretty versatile game, but it can be broken down into two primary game modes: Escort the Convoy and Domination. In Escort, the name of the game is push without being pushed back. You'll have a convoy that you need to escort to the enemy team's spawn. If there's an enemy in the area of the convoy, it won't move. Simple as that. Domination is pretty simple as well. There's a neutral zone that you'll need to occupy without being removed from it by the enemy team.
Now let's get into the juicy stuff.
This game is sweaty. People are playing this game like their family's been held hostage, and if they don't win, they're gonna spend a night with Jeff the Shark. Speaking of which, Jeff may look cute,
but he is an absolute menace to society, and if you use him to split people off of the map, you need to be admitted to a maximum security prison locked in solitary confinement to let you think about your terrible, terrible actions.
Anyways, one of the sweatier agents you might run into is a competent Iron Fist, Spider-Man, or Psylocke. These heroes can quite literally change the game in a heartbeat. Their main goal is to dive your backline, kill your healers, and create a two-way attack on your tank and DPS. This can dismantle the casual player in ways you'd never expect. I wouldn't underestimate a good tank either though. Some of these Doctor Strange players seem like they have infinite health when played properly. Think about how difficult it is to take out a DPS player when your entire POV is a giant shield designed to absorb 900 damage at a time. While on the topic of infinite health, let's get into the topic of the meta. Unlike most team shooters, there isn't really a concrete meta to Marvel Rivals. The name of the game is counter. If you can't counter the enemy team's comp, you're gonna lose. Simple as that. If you can counter the enemy team's comp, you're in a much better position when it comes to fighting back and winning the objective. Basically what I'm saying is, don't be a one-trick Hella who can't hit anyone unless they're on the ground. Trust me, I've been there. Marvel Rivals has torn people to the absolute foundations of their character.
I am getting in the ass by a Venom, and you walk by him and go, "Where are my healers?"
This game will really determine who your real friends are. They say you don't know a guy until you lived with him. How about you don't know a guy until he calls out your healers for being terrible, just for him to turn around and see me on Luna Snow crying an icy tear as I slowly open Task Manager and... All around, I think Rivals will stick around for a very long time. The versatility of the game, as well as the depth of the Marvel Universe, is going to leave us with endless content for the future. Dozens of variations to pre-existing characters who haven't even been introduced to the game yet. The possibilities this game faces are endless, and I think the ceiling of content can get extremely high. Because of all these really important factors, we're going to give Marvel Rivals 4.5 stars out of 5. I really look forward to the future of this game, and I hope you are too. Let me know what you'd love to see happen to Marvel Rivals, and comment your main hero. I want to know what you guys are playing with right now. Thank you all for watching. This has been Seb from the Muncheez, and I hope you enjoyed the brutally honest game review Marvel Rivals Edition. Let me know what game you guys want reviewed next, and I'll see you in the next video.